In this video, you will come to understand the magical power you have to change your life and the lives around you for the better. By intentionally observing your thoughts, implementing positive imagination, and editing negative default imagery, you will form new habits that become automatic within the mind. Our future is largely a reflection of the most emotionally charged, recurrent images that we've displayed on the screen of our mind. By learning to control, focus, and correctly use our personal power, we have the ability to manifest a life by design. Once we understand how to do this, it's easy to begin to naturally and automatically think in new ways that make our future as we'd like it to be. To use your power with any degree of control, the conscious mind must communicate with the subconscious mind using deliberate mental images and attached emotional states. Our daydreams and willful imagining become programs and codes for the creation of the future. Think of them as votes for events and conditions that you want to happen. The things we love, believe, expect, fear, gripe about, anticipate, and hate most frequently are the things of which our future will be composed. The images most common in the mind program future reality. Until we each learn to manage these images, life will be a chaotic mess of good and bad events and repeats of past experiences. Most individuals are unaware of the power they possess. Consequently, they unwittingly create a roller coaster of both positive and negative events in their reality. Without knowledge of this power, a person is blindly moving through life. Although the engine of the universal mind constantly delivers requests, sporadic instructions will always lead to sporadic results. The subconscious mind, which is in continuous contact with the universal mind, is the personal control console by which we create. Our daydreams, especially those with great feeling attached, largely dictate our reality. Part 1. How to use visualization to create. The quality of visualization that you entertain is of utmost importance. Although daily practice is crucial, duration of positive mental representation is not as significant as what images you host on your mental screen. When first initiating the process of intentional creation from the realm of imagination, it's best to start with small things to prove to yourself that you truly are in charge of designing your life. The less complicated your daydream is, the less difficult it is for the subconscious mind to orchestrate events to make it become your reality. If it's simple, it can happen faster. This portion of the mind, which is in constant contact with the universal laws of creation, assumes that the mental images you entertain most frequently are the ones you want to experience in your future. It is through repetition that these images are absorbed, turned into beliefs and expectations, and engineered as your materialized existence. Spending lengthy amounts of time in these daydreams, in an effort to force results, can often add resistance. This follows the law of least effort, and is the reason to keep these pleasant thoughts to just under a few minutes several times per day. When creating mental images of your future, do so from the perspective of being in the future event at the future time. See this new future through your own eyes, not as if you were watching yourself. If you have difficulty with this, recall a time when you caught yourself staring out of a window and thinking about something other than what was actually going on around you. During these moments, most people are living in a as if it's already happening type of state, and that is the most optimal standpoint to deliver these daydreams. If you were to choose to bring more money into your life, the ideal focus would be on a version of yourself that already has money, abundance, and luxury. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to relax your mind and body. Using your mental imagery point of view, begin to look through the eyes of this abundant you. Imagine yourself standing outside of a bank. You can feel the warm sun on your face and hear the cars pass on the road near you. Look down from this first-person point of view and see your hands. Rub your hands together to notice the familiar feel of them. Now place one of your hands in your pocket and pull out the large stack of money that is there. Bring the money to your nose and smell the well-known scent of it. See the faces on the money. Feel the fabric of the bills on your fingers while being attentive to the sound they make when you move them in your hand. Begin to feel the excitement you have about your newfound prosperity. Notice how you can hardly contain the bliss you are experiencing about the abundance you now have. Place the money back in your pocket and feel yourself walking to the door of your bank. Look down at your feet for a moment and see them moving at the pace you normally walk. Feel how familiar your stride is as you move closer to the entrance. Reach out and grab the handle of the bank's door and notice how it feels in your hand. Pull the door towards you to open it and observe how heavy or light it feels to you. Walk into the bank, still remaining attentive to your excitement as well as your stride. Notice the familiarity of the people and decor of the bank as you walk through it. Walk up to the bank teller, place the money on the counter and tell her you would like to make a deposit. See her surprise as she glances at the amount of money you are placing into your account and feel delighted and proud of yourself. Once the transaction is complete, politely take the deposit slip from her and feel it in your hands. Fold it in half, place it in your pocket, and once again feel the elation and freedom you've given yourself. Open your eyes and continue with your day. You may want to repeat this mental exercise 3 to 5 times per day, making the process no more than about 5 minutes long. The only caution is to refrain from forcing these types of daydreams. Consider the fact that they should be fun and produce feeling of joy rather than resistance. In other words, if you find yourself thinking, I have to do this so that I can attract money into my life, you'll be offering a vibration that contradicts your desired result. If you desire the perfect body, look through the eyes of yourself robed in that perfect body. See yourself in the mirror looking exactly the way you wish to look. Run your hands across your muscles and feel how they feel as the new you. Observe the smile on your face and feel the elation of your newfound health. If it is a relationship you desire, see yourself happy and content. Look down at your hand, seeing it holding someone else's hand as you feel gratitude for this perfect partner. Hear the words, I love you, and recognize the sensation that comes from the sound of them. Imagine telling your friends about this new amazing person that makes you feel so great. The activity of using the imagination to create what you want can work for any wish you have. These types of visualizations create a strong belief within the mind that the event has already occurred. The act of believing within the subconscious mind is the engine of evolution. It will go to work to make the event happen in order to validate what it has already felt as true. This is why it is of utmost importance to feel the end result only, leaving all of the details to the mind and the universe.